Hello class 12th students. This is topic for class 12th IP students. From first unit, I have taken topic sorting and aggregation. There are two topics, sorting and aggregation. They are applicable in data frames. So in previous videos and in PPT, I have discussed with you regarding data frames series and some functions based on data frames. Now in continuation of your course, according to course, all things are basically operations can be performed on data frames. So in this video I want to share you something about sorting and about some aggregation functions. So now we will continue. Student, you know about data frames. This is one another concept regarding data frame with the definition, and here you have diagram for data frames. You know this is the columns 1 2 3. They are the columns, they are 0 1 2. This is indexing. So here column and indexing, they are creating data frames similar as what? Similar as table. That means combination of row and column. So data frame, it is a two-dimensional object. Two-dimensional means 2D. Yani first is row, second is column. That is useful in representing data in the form of row and column. Okay, it is similar to a spreadsheet or on SQL table. You can say spreadsheet means Excel and SQL table also. This is the most commonly used Panda object. You know, series and data frame both are most important part of pandas. Once we store the data into the data frame, we can perform various operations that are useful in analyzing and understanding the data. You know, we are using Panda for data analysis and some other operations that can be performed on data frame on tables. So this concept is data frame is most important part, and with the help of data frame you can perform various operations. Okay, so this is the structure of data frame: table and row and columns. This is 0 and 1 and 2. This is index. Now concept is sorting. What do you mean by sorting? Sorting means arranging the content in ascending or descending order. That means you can sort given data, given table either in ascending order or descending order. That means you can say rearrangement of data of table, but here not table, here we are performing on data frame. So sorting is nothing, just within one line arrangement of the content in ascending or descending order. They can be either in ascending order or in descending order. That is according to need or according to data analysis. There are two kinds of sorting available in Panda data frames. Here you have two type of sorting. You can sort data with the help of by value, that means column, and you can sort data by index. Index, you know, in previous slide we have 0 1 2. They are the indexes and they are the columns. So with the help of both functions, by value and by indexing, you can sort data. Now sorting over data frame column elements is supported by sort value method. Here you will use one another function, that is sort value, that can contain different parameter also. In next slide I will tell you. Now again, this is most important. You can perform sorting by value or by index, and function is sort value that will help to sort the data or column. It could be done by single value or multiple value, either ascending or descending order. Same things you can perform You can sort one value, one column or multiple columns. Either that can also again ascending or descending. Now syntax of your sorting: data frame dot data frame, name of the data frame dot short value function by column name, by according to column name or index name, x is equal to 0, ascending yani you are performing sorting ascending order, position last, that means data up to last, by name of the column through which sorting is to be done, x is 0 for index, 1 for column, here 0, that means you are performing index wise, or if you have mentioned here 1, then for column wise. Ascending true, for ascending order false, you are performing descending order, but here is true, by default is true, so you are performing in ascending order. NA, position first, to put NANS at beginning, NANS, you can put this value in starting, last to put NAN at the end, you can also put NANS values at the end. So this is the general syntax data of short value, to short what, to short data or columns. Now this is the one program, sort the Python Panda data from by multiple columns in ascending descending order of first column and ascending order of second column. This is the good example for representing ascending and descending order, and with the help of data frame. So in lab you can perform import panda as pd d, this is the dictionary. Now here pd dot data frame, you have game name and pd, so here sort df dot short value, so again these are the contents, they are from dictionary, print df data frame you are printing. Now this is the good example for your sorting of data either in ascending or descending order. So you can use this program. I have already provided you this PPT on my blog, so you can take from my blog also and try to do this program. Definitely you will get output of sorting. This is the output. Sorting, the data is performing in sorting order. Okay, so according to name, according to index, that data you can perform. Okay, this is the output of the previous code. Now data aggregation, this is the another topic, that is data aggregation. Aggregation is the process of turning the value of a data set or a subset of it into one single value. Aggregation means in simple way, suppose you have 5 subjects marks and you want to sum of your 5 subject marks, that means you are using one function for sum, and values are 5 or 6 subjects, so you are using sum function, that means you are using aggregate of all your data. So this is the turning the value of subset or a subset of it into one single value. Finally you are finding with the help of aggregation function in single value, or data aggregation in a multi-valued function which requires multiple value or return a single value. Finally you will get single value. That means in result we can get with the help of data aggregation functions in single value, but we have large amount of data in data frame or table. There are number of aggregation functions. Count, they all are very important. Count, sum, minimum, maximum, median, quadrantile. They all are in your course. They all are the ready-made functions. Count, sum, minimum, maximum, median, quadrantile. Count, simple. You can count a number of data Similarly, as is number of rows. Sum, you can find the total of all data. Minimum, what is the minimum value of that data? What is the maximum value? With the help of max function. Medians, you can find as a statics part. Quadrate also from statics part. So except other functions also, but in your course they are aggregation function in your 12th IB course. So in next slide I will try to provide example of these functions. So this is the summary of all function. df dot mean, return the mean of the columns. Mod of each column, each element of the column. Sum of all columns. Count each column, number of columns, number of non-null value in each column. That means they have value something. They doesn't have not any value, not null, non-null value in each column. Maximum, highest value, minimum, lowest value. Median of the each column. Okay. Correlation, return the correlation between column in a data. Standard deviation, STD, return the standard deviation of each column. They all are the aggregation functions you can use with the help of data frames. They are the summary of your, they are the all summary of aggregation functions. Now this is the example of to implement aggregate function in data frames. Here's programs is same. Import panda spd d equal to same thing. Data frame here printing. Now here you can see some numeric only true. Numeric value का sum केवल निकालना है. Sum, mean, median, mod, count. In all different aggregation functions you can find different values. Okay, so you can put your functions according to your choice. Sum, mean, median, mod, count. Now df dot minimum, here I am finding minimum value and also maximum. So in these programs I have tried to find out all functions and their output. Okay, you can perform with the help of D, that means dictionary. Okay, so you can do this program and try to get output. Now this is the output of your programs in all functions. Sum, this is mean, medium, mod, count, minimum, okay, maximum, all things, and this is your actual data. Okay, so you have seen by using sorting you can sort these data. Okay, and by using aggregator functions you can also aggregate different type of functions. You can use different type of function and try to get your result in a single value. So that's all for today's topic, and I hope you are doing well, and you should also try to revise your previous topics. And if you have any doubt you can directly message me or you can contact me. I will try to solve you, but I request you, please try to make notes and try to do exercises whatever I am providing you here to find results. So that's all for today, and wait and watch for next video. Thank you very much. Some things are practical based questions you can perform. I have given in PowerPoint presentation. So try to these practical based questions. Okay, so thank you very much.